What's up, everybody? This is Tequila from the Art Lounge, back with another tutorial. This one is going to be the Lighthouse Sunset. Make sure you grab your supplies and let's get started. Okay, so first things first, this is a painting kit. If you don't have it, then I have a blank canvas, so I'm actually gonna draw this out. But if you have the painting kit, then everything will be drawn out for you. So if you have a blank canvas and you're painting along, then we need to draw a line here. Not quite in the middle, but let's see. No, that's good. All right, and I don't want it to be too dark. Just like lightly. And again, a little bit off center. You want to just do a squiggly line. Here for, let's see, for the sun, you do a circle here in the middle. And for the sunset, or not for the sunset, for the lighthouse, we're actually going to, and I don't have an eraser, so we are gonna go with whatever we get. I can't see this. I have to keep this flat because you all are looking. If your canvas is already drawn out, just skip this part. Probably should have said that in the beginning. Oh, so after I drew this part here, I put 3 rectangles and then a line on top, and basically I'm drawing a triangle on top. Okay. And then some of you all have lines here in the middle so that you know where the colors start and stop. And this is not like perfect, but it's just to give you some direction. Then the first step is going to be the background. So we're going to paint the sky. So grab your brush. You probably have a blue brush. Go ahead and grab that one. Whichever is the biggest brush that you have, grab that one. I'm going to wet my brush a little bit and then wipe it off here. Okay, so with this particular painting, you see how it fades. It goes from blue, and it's kind of like a light blue. It's like real patchy. Then you have some white in the middle, and you have red down here at the bottom, right? So I'm gonna take just plain blue at first, and then I'm gonna get some white, and I'll show you how I do that. So you're basically blending in the colors. So grab some regular blue. And just go back and forth like it. Alright, now I'm just taking whatever I have left on my brush, and I'm just kind of putting it anywhere up in its top section. Alright, now I'm going to grab some white without cleaning off my brush. Just grab a little bit of white and go in here like that. I'm going right over top of the blue. Now yours are, your tower is going to be drawn out for you, and it's in permanent marker. just paint over top of it. The line is still going to show through, so don't even worry about it. Again, make sure you paint your sides. I'm just going back and forth. All right, make sure you clean off your brush. Dry it off a little bit. And then see, the middle section here is white. So middle section is white, so just grab some white paint and paint this middle section here. You can still go into the blue if you need to. I know a lot of people, sometimes they get to white sections on their painting, and they actually just leave it white. They don't paint it at all. So you actually want to paint your, whatever section is showing as white, paint it white. Don't leave it blank. And your painting will look 10 times better if you do that. It has a glossy look to it instead of the dry canvas look when you just leave it just plain white. So you actually want to paint it white. All right, now I'm grabbing some red and I'm doing the same exact thing. Make sure you go up into the white. Grab you some white here. And go over top of the red. Clean your brush off, and after you clean your brush off, we're just going to sweep over. We're going to sweep in between the white and the red to blend it out. So you can start over here and just sweep across that. Clean my brush off again. And I'm gonna grab some white and actually go over top of that. Grab some white. I'm gonna keep cleaning my brush off. I want to keep cleaning my brush off because I don't want it to get too much of the other color. some more white. And when you're blending, you just kind of have to play around with it, honestly. You just got to play around with it when you're blending. It's never gonna be perfect. I'm gonna leave it like that. I feel like it's fine. All right, so the next thing that you wanna do is you can go in, since we covered up everything, you can go in and you can fill in the lighthouse. So I'm taking some black and I'm just going in here to the lighthouse. And actually, ideally, you want to wait until this is completely dry. This is wet, so you can clearly tell. But you want to wait until it's dry before you start filling in the areas that you need to fill in. And that's why mine is looking like this. So after your painting dries, you can use a blow dryer or you can just kind of let it sit. But wait until it dries before you fill it in here. You can fan it with a paper plate, like whatever you need to do to dry it. But you can tell if it's not dry or not because it'll be glossy. So you want to wait until it's like a matte color, and then you'll know it's dry. You can touch it to see if it's wet. And you'll also know because once you start painting, your color like this, my black, is kind of blending, like the red is coming through, is bleeding through. So that's how you know it's still wet. Then we need to paint this area here. If you want to, you can just kind of pat along right here. Well, it doesn't really matter. Okay, then once you get into this section here, if you see, there are some like little black lines, look like purple lines, which you get purple from mixing red in here. And you're just gonna make little squiggly lines all through here. So we'll take a little bit of black, just a very little bit, and go up in here to in these areas. Clean your brush off really, really well because we're gonna go into white. Take white and you want to paint your moon, sun, whatever you want to call it. Oh my God, I got some blue in there. See, you don't want to get blue in there. That's why I say you gotta be careful. All right, I'm gonna try to wipe this off. All right, so now, next thing, we're gonna do this little white part here where it's like the ocean is smacking up against the beach. So you just take a bunch of white and just dab it along the shoreline. Actually, we have to add some birds. So take your really skinny brush and we're gonna add the birds, which are just these. You can do like a little one. If you want to, you can add like a little line in the middle to show its body. But that's it. And you can put however many or however little you want. And that's it. So if you got this far, then you have completed the painting and you are officially an artist. So give yourselves a hand clap and make sure that you sign your painting. You're actually not an artist until you sign that painting. So I typically do my initials, but you can write whatever you want. You can write your whole name, your last name, your first name. I have had painters at my shop that they have like a little symbol. One of the little girls that came in, she had a symbol that she would write, which was like a doggy paw. And I thought that was really cute. So if you have a symbol that you want to write on all of your paintings, just make sure that you keep it the same for all of your paintings. So with mine, I do my first and my last initial, TC, and I kind of like swirl a circle around it. So, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this painting tutorial. Make sure you join us for another tutorial. If you would like to purchase any of our painting kits, head over to www.shoptheartlounge.com. If you want to follow us on social, we're on Instagram and Facebook at The Art Lounge RVA, as in Virginia, RVA, Richmond, Virginia. So again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for purchasing a kit, and catch you next time. Peace.